Hi everyone, I'm just bringing you my naked mind. I call it that because I have a blog called The Naked Mind, and it's just really whatever's in here and sharing it with you all. And the reason that I do that is because we're all human, and I absolutely know without a doubt for a fact that we each foible, struggle, manage, deal with, face, and break through much of the same foundational, I'm looking for the word now, the foundational problems, issues, there's a greater word in here. It's just really our identity, the way that we are based on all of that we absorbed and all of that conditioning, right? And there's a kind of fixed information, there's a fixed way of being in the world at large. There's a fixed way of being in each culture. There's a fixed way of being for genders. There's a fixed way of being for your socio-economic level. There are so many different fixed ways of being. And also fundamentally, as we are as humans, we have needs, wants, values, we have emotions, the emotional scale. So there is so much that we share that we, like I said, struggle with, deal with, manage, break through, however it is at any specific time. And you know, we go out into this world being so unique, whether we've been told that we're unique or unique is something that we choose to be because it makes us feel more important or special or separates us from others, or it proves to us that we are worthy, valuable, fantastic, awesome, whatever. So we all have this kind of thing that we're doing as well, where we all got to be unique. And truly, truly, and for those of you who are in the same kind of similar line of work as me, which is around being a trainer, a coach, and a public speaker, one or all of those, we truly, and it really also depends on how many people you get put in front of, we truly get to realize that, wow, humans deal with a lot of bullshit. And humans deal with a lot of the same bullshit. And the only difference, here's what makes us unique, is that we have a different set of experiences, circumstances, and they come in different orders. And based on what we've picked up, absorbed, and adopted as a way of what we believe, is how we deal with those experiences, how we process them. So that's our uniqueness. Our uniqueness is based on the set of experiences and specifically how we process them. Because we all process and we're all dealing with fundamentally the same stuff in the world, in here as well, right? Out there in here. And we are funny creatures because we go around looking like, acting like we've got it all together. And we do it over here in social media, and we do it in our worlds, we do it with the people in our life. And we do it, worst of all, most of all, with ourselves. We fool ourselves, we tell ourselves, we absolutely do our best to convince ourselves that we've got it all together. That's our identity that we've created that has to hold it all together all the effing time. Hold it all together. Looking good, I'm looking good, I got it all together, I look professional, I look like I'm holding my family together, I look like I'm confident, whatever it is for you. I just shared with you mine. Whatever it is for you. And I'm not saying that, okay, here's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, you may not even realize it. You may be listening to me going, lady, that's what you deal with, or lovely fur, It's so nice that you get up here and share yourself so candidly with us about what you're dealing with, as if you're not, and you are. And I'm not saying you're dealing with it with what I'm dealing with, and I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart, from the fullness of my heart, mind, and soul. Stop pretending that you've got it all together. And stop pretending that you're sharing authentically. And in fact, I'm not going to say you, but we, the whole world, stop pretending. We don't have it all together. We do stuff up. We do make mistakes. We are vulnerable. We do have stuff from when we were kids that informs us all throughout our life, influencing all of our decisions, all of the things that we say that come out of our mouth, everything that we say, do, and how we are. We have stuff in our childhood where we made a decision, where we decided something, where we adopted a belief, and that shapes our entire life. And here we are out in the world needing to look like we got it together because we're either running a business or working for someone or looking good in front of people who might otherwise criticize us, and we need them, we love them, we want them in our lives, and we wouldn't want them to think any less of us or to abandon us or criticize us or whatever it is. And then 2, we're guarding our vulnerabilities all the time, our not-enoughness. I'm not good enough. And yet I know I am. I am a beautiful, effective leader, and I prove it again and again in the world, how wonderful I am at what I do. It's my jam. What I do in my life right now, not previously, but now with my business, it's my jam. I'm really good at it. Yet, I still have, from that childhood, from that 16-year-old girl and from the kid that was in grade 1 who got wrongly accused of stealing someone's apple, who made a decision that I'm not safe in other people's hands, and I went on to not be safe in other people's hands. And I mean really not safe. Not safe in other people's hands. I can't trust other people to have my best interest. I'm that poor me. I've been wrongly accused. I'm a good kid, that's what it is. I'm a good kid, wrongly accused. Well, guess what? If you don't have my best interest in hand, and if you're going to accuse me wrongly, if you're not going to get me, that's how it translates as we get older. If you're not going to get me, you can't think the way I think in those big idealistic ways, which makes no one wrong, then I'm kind of interested, but not really. I'm only interested in people who are willing to do the work. Now that has been my life prior. My life was just, and we are deletion machines, meaning making machines and deletion machines. So we put meaning where we put meaning based on all of our beliefs that we adopted and absorbed. And this is not meant to be a lecture, but it kind of sounds that way. I just got that. And we're deletion machines. So anything that doesn't fit within those beliefs, those paradigms that we've adopted and absorbed. And I'm just constantly in a beautiful way. It's not a labor. It's just, I'm in the work of just, okay, let me use an analogy that just makes it simple to get straight to it so I don't have to keep talking. It's that whole polishing the diamond. Okay, that's what I'm all about. And it means that we get to be in the world with ourselves at ease and with others, really with others, when we stop pretending to have it all together. We stop pretending to have it all together. And it's going to look different for everyone, that whole having it all together. But it's going to be everywhere. And you're going to be surprised. And I can hear you because you're doing what I do. That's not me. I have got it all together. Or that's not me. That doesn't apply to me. And I'm suggesting that hell yeah, it does. And it always will, because we're all human. And we all do this. And we eventually get to a place where it's there, but it's not as loud as it was before. It's not as significant as what it was before. We don't engage in a fight with it and struggle with it and try to wrestle it to the ground and change it. We just simply step into the space of who we were born as. Because truly, you and I, every human on this planet, come on, look out at the world. It's chaotic. And people are in here and they're dealing with so much SHIT all the time. And life is not enjoyable for people. And people are convinced that that's just the way it is. And it's not. Life is gentle and joyful and playful, and it's just gorgeous when we get out of our own way. So what did I want to say? I wanted to say something. I wanted to say that when we get out of our own way, what's left is who we were born as, which is we have every resource within us, everything. You were born confident. You were born with courage to tap into, to generate. You're born with wisdom. You can tap in anytime. You can ask any question and get an answer. You can direct your life with that wisdom. We are born with every single resource that we know. We're our own elite coach. And the world is not living that way. The world is living in, I need to look like I've got it all together, in their head, in the complaint, and inside the context of all of those beliefs that the world was, each individual was raised with, absorbed and adopted, and that's it. They have that one receptacle, one context to come out of. And then they're out there making meaning from, they're drawing on this context all the time. From this context, from this container of information, limited. That's the meaning, that's the meaning, that's the meaning, that's the meaning, and then delete everything else that doesn't line up with that meaning. And then in the head complaining, well, that didn't work out, and oh my God, what's wrong with me? Why can't I make this work? Like, I'm so convinced that I've got what it takes. I'm so convinced that I could be just like them, or I'm so convinced that I could be a great, powerful, effective leader, communicator, coach, friend, lover, whatever in life. And then we keep disappointing ourselves. And then we kind of want to blame something, and we think we don't blame something, but we still do. And then we blame ourselves. And I'm just saying, I'm having a candid moment with you where I'm just sharing. I've had a really huge breakthrough from last night into today where I got to really be with myself, to be with my not-enoughness, not good enough. You see, because when my family was falling apart at 16 and I couldn't fix it and I couldn't keep them together, and when I shared that something had happened to me and someone said to me in my family, that didn't happen, why are you making it up, you're trying to destroy our family, I made decisions in that time that I can't be enough, I don't have enough, I don't have what it takes to keep my family together. And at 16, I was thinking, well, how am I going to make life work? And I've been out here making life work. And that works. And I'm successful. And I'm happy. And I have a joyful life. Only I'm still managing it. I have been, in like last year, still managing. Whereas now I am where I wanted to be for a long time, which is, it's like stuff just happens. It's like I'm in the flow completely, just completely in the flow. And that's possible. And it isn't to say that this stuff doesn't come up, and it does. And sometimes it does bite you on the bum. And we get to powerfully deal with that. Not just kind of try and push through it or make it work, where we actually are in the driver's seat of our life, moment to moment to moment. All right, I've gone almost 15 minutes and I don't know if it's going to post, so I'm going to leave it at that, and I'll just say hi to Bo. Bo, you want to say hi? Say hi. Hello, boy. All right, everyone. Bye for now. Please comment, please feedback, and please be authentic and share yourself in this, because that's what it's about. Let's stop looking like we've got it all together. It doesn't mean we complain and spew vomit everywhere. I mean, spew our story everywhere. But it just means let's get authentic and let's get real, and then we can powerfully have those breakthroughs. Like once we deal with and are okay with what we're dealing with, rather than trying to, I've got it all together, I'm not going to show the world that, you know, I'm not enough, some form of not enough. All right, bye, beautifuls. Lots of love, lots of respect. Bye for now.